Anyways, I'm back in the car after a while. Well, he's going in a police chase.
I'm not going
All
into a
right.
police chase. I'm going into the car.
Yeah, but you were already in the car, you were driving towards the other car, and that's when I
Yeah.
said this huge tail of police cars is in the way.
Yeah, I turned around.
Okay. You're gonna head them off at the pass?
No, we have our car.
How do you
Does
know
Melvin
that?
call-
You don't
Melvin
know
didn't call
that.
you.
You
Melvin
left.
didn't
You
call
left.
you.
You left Melvin behind. You don't know what's going on.
And
Yeah,
Melvin's
that's true.
not happy with you at the moment, so he's not gonna call you back.
That's true.
He's not dealing with a wanted criminal at the moment.
Well, it didn't have. You didn't. He didn't have to be a criminal. Okay. Then in this case, yeah, he'll try to take like a shortcut or something like that.
Okay, that sounds potentially reckless.
A shortcut.
Are you also
over
gonna
a ramp.
drive really recklessly like the rest of the police cars?
Well, he's gonna use a shortcut.
Mhm.
A very particular shortcut called a ramp.
Of course.
God.
And
Yes,
gonna
and
Why did
try-
turn the roof shoe? Why did the town turn the roof shoe for some reason?
he's gonna drive over a ramp and
yes.
fly over all the other cars, so he's the first one.
Oh, and you're gonna pick up a speed boost along the way.
Exactly.
This
Bit
is
like a
spring
speed
design
bar.
anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And a speed mushroom.
Yes.
All right. It sounds like you're doing something reckless, but it doesn't sound like you're being that you're an expert on the matter or that you're prepared. So just roll 1d6.
Yes.
This will be interesting. A
Four.
4. Well, I guess that succeeds then.
Success.
You scrape by.
Yeah.
Here we go. The GM inflicts a complication, harm, or cost. Okay, you get there, but the car severely crashes down on the ground and it starts seriously losing some speed because the car has become seriously damaged.
You know what you can do, Takeshi? You could climb out of it, put it in iron pilot, climb on top of it, and jump from it to the gorilla's car.
Yeah, I don't know if he can do that.
I believe in you.
Also, now that you're in front, you notice that the gorilla's car is a taxi.
Wait, can I just call the cab? The cab company probably has a number or something.
Yep. And you notice that the cab is driving towards the mall.
Why?
Well, I'm going to do something else. I'm going to call a bunch of cabs to park right in front of the mall. And that way we can create a blockade so they have to stop.
Yeah, there's already a huge number of police cars behind him. Like, that's not enough.
Yeah, but there's nothing in front of him.
Okay, that sounds like you're doing something reckless again.
There we go.
But you don't sound
yes-
particularly prepared, but because you are wacky in the comedy, I'm gonna say that you're the next expert on tricking people over the phone.
Absolutely.
So yeah, give me two dice then.
Here we go.
Wow.
Two successes.
That's a really high, yeah, those are really good rolls. So yes, that means you do succeed and you do it well, so the taxis are on the way.
My God. And Melvin's gonna avoid all of this.
Yeah.
Like immediately there's like a dozen taxis and you have to like they're all like driving towards the same spot and you have to like watch out not to slam into each other, like narrowly avoid each other, trying to get a parking spot, like cursing
Yeah.
at each other.
So how is Takeshi not gonna be arrested after all of this?
Oh, by the way,
What's the
Melvin
gorilla's
by now
fault?
has hopped in the car and he's off.
Yeah,
Who?
but I'm off to Chandra's house. So that's annoying whatever hell he uses for this. He's not.
You. Oh yeah, you have your present back now. Actually, no, your presents are gone from the car. How did that happen?
How did it happen? He didn't even put his Takeshi didn't even put his present in the car.
Yeah, I mean, they're tickets, so he has it in his pocket.
And also, he didn't even get the car before it was stolen.
Yeah, okay, Takeshi
that's
sure
right.
has his present, but I'm pretty sure that Melvin didn't like put the tapes in his back pocket. They're a little bit too big for that.
So the gorilla stole all his tapes.
Yeah, apparently somehow for some reason the gorilla took your tapes.
Melvin looks in the back seat, sighs deeply, and hits his head into the honk, into the steering wheel. Oh, great. I guess I do have to hunt down a gorilla now.
By the way, I do want to point out, everyone listening to this, you have to imagine whenever Takeshi has the scene, you hear the Dukes of Hazzard music in the background.
Of course.
That's very important.
Then we turn to Melvin, and the music instantly cuts, and it's just him being now currently depressed as now he has to chase down a gorilla.
Yeah, it's like piano music.
Yep, Melvin turns on the classical music station and tries to figure out where they all went.
It's the sad Hulk team.
Yeah.
Actually, Melvin will call Takeshi.
You're still on the road. You're almost at the mall.
Yeah, I'll take the call.
Do you know where the gorilla is? He has my present.
Yeah.
Okay, where is he?
At the mall.
Okay. So, is there anything I should be worrying about? Anything? Are there any further complications with this night?
He kind of looks around. He's like, I wouldn't know what.
Okay, good. Okay, I'll meet you at the mall. Just try to get the gorilla, okay? And make sure to my present is safe, okay?
Yeah, alright.
I got the car open, so just get the stuff and we're ready to go. And Melvin hangs up and heads to the mall.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, Takeshi, you see the scene right in front of you. The cab comes to a complete stop because they can't get into the mall, so your plan is working perfectly. You see the gorilla getting out. He's like carrying several bags. He's like, for a moment, he like frantically waves his arms about angrily, and then he like hops onto the cars and he starts like hopping from car to car towards the mall entrance. Oh no!
Takeshi goes on foot and yells in like his cop voice, Listen, Takeshi. Even if you're wearing a gorilla costume, you can't get away from me. And he runs after him.
Oh god!
And then the police cars all arrive, and they notice there's too much space, so they're all like swerving to avoid each other, and like this completely not expected car pileup starts happening. Crash, smash. Meanwhile, Takeshi's already inside, and he just hears a bunch of crashing noises behind him.
Oh my play god! There's not any more.
Yeah, he runs after him.
I will again point out, people don't know how to drive.
Apparently not.
And meanwhile, the DeLorean comes to a slow stop to reveal this massive car pileup. And just imagine Melvin slowly getting out of the car and taking off his glasses. The dramatic effect.
And he's like, "Oh god, damn it." Okay, then he pulls back and he parks it somewhere and locks it. Then goes in a dark alley and then transforms.
What, are you gonna save them all as Prism Blue?
The plan is tell him I'm going to go after the gorilla and stop his rampage.
Are you gonna completely ignore those people in need of help?
Oh god damn it! I'll go help them.
Oh, it's Prism Blue! Oh no, wait, actually, they completely say it the way you like it. They go like, wow, it's Prism X! We're saved!
Yep, don't worry. By the way, I need your help. Once I get you out there, I need your help. I need to get a gorilla. He's been
You got it, sir. We're after that gorilla too. Oh, don't we? We're
Good.
after Takeshi Moashiki or whatever his name was.
They're about the same person, really. Just get one or both, really.
Oh, I knew it.
Yes, because he goes around in gorilla suit. From my information, he runs around in gorilla suits quite often.
Of course, they completely believe you.
Okay, good. Now I help them so we can take a mob of police officers to chase after gorilla. Well, this is turning out very strangely.
Yep. Meanwhile, Takeshi, you are in the mall and you see a big gorilla with a chef's hat running through a mob of people.
Well, we run past like a golf store, and the golf store has a kind of as a marketing gag. They have like a caddy that stands around there.
Okay.
And Takeshi hotwires the caddy, jumps in, and drives through the mall, crashing into all sorts of stores and taking everything with him.
Wow. That's just one die though. I don't think you're an expert or you're prepared. So yeah, just one die, please.
Look, we have to go full Blues Brothers here.
Of course.
There we go.
Yes, you did it. You have a golf cart. But, indeed, like you said, you're slamming into a bunch of things, and people are going, watch out! My baby!
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm very sorry, man, but this is a very serious criminal, and we have to do everything we can to take him down.
Hey! You hear a voice behind you. You see, like, this mall cop, also in a really slow cart. You can't do that! Stop! Beep, beep. Like, really slowly chasing you. Stop!
Listen, mall cop. I take like the badge out. I'm a real cop, so I get to call the shots here.
You have no authority here!
You're not even a real policeman. Stop getting on my nerves.
This mall falls under the authority of Super Mega Mongloma Corp.
Oh yeah, the mega corporations of the nations. I forgot.
Well,
Technically, he has
Takeshi doesn't
authority.
know about-
Probably actually has a gun.
Are there mega corporations in like Japan?
Oh yeah, totally. They're totally run by mega
Oh
corporations.
shit. Yeah.
Yep.
You've probably heard of Super Mega Congloma Corp.
Mega corp.
Well, he's like, well, listen, man, you see this gorilla there? If you did your job properly, you would go after him because he's a serious criminal. Serious.
How dare you? The only criminal I see here is you stealing a golf cart.
I didn't steal a golf cart. I confiscated it because it was criminal.
That's a lie. You totally didn't pay for that. You're a thief, and you're meanwhile just leisurely chasing each other.
Here's the thing. He destroys even more stuff than Takeshi does.
And meanwhile, you see like Takeshi like accidentally like knocking over potted plants and things like that because he's not watching where he's driving.
Yeah.
So is Melvin the cops in the building now?
I'm gonna say now that that Takeshi's now really distracted because you have an argument with the local mall cop.
Yes.
And so this is a chance for Melvin to save the day.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We see Melvin comes in with all the police officers, and he starts like saying like, "Okay, we need to make sure criminals as they to make sure the gorilla does not get out."
You got it, sir.
Yep. And the rest, and those who are not guarding the exit, go search for the gorilla and protect any civilians from any damage from him or the pursuing chases. Got it?
Yes, you got it, Mr. Prism X, sir.
Good. And then Melvin goes. And I'll go. And I'll find them myself.
All right.
Try keep in contact with me as best as possible. And then he just packs off.
Yep. So, back inside the mall, back as Melvin, how are you gonna track down the gorilla in this huge mob?
Do I see the path of chaos caused by Takeshi?
Oh yeah, it's hard to miss.
I'll follow that trail.
Of course. And then you witness like this really slow chase and this argument between him and a mall cop, and Takeshi's clearly still keeping up the police officer act.
Officers, if you guys are done bickering, we have more further problems with a gorilla.
Listen, civilian, there's only one officer in this building, and that's me. He's just a mall cop. This is not that real cop.
Shut up. Anyways, the man in the gorilla suit is known as Takeshi. He's a very high class villain. And he's a high class criminal. Be very wary of him. We need to try to catch him as fast as possible.
Yeah, he's a serious criminal. Serious.
Yes, very serious.
Okay. Yeah.
But does the mall cop? Yep, does the mall cop still try to arrest Takeshi?
Oh.
Hello.
Wait, hold on, I was muted. I was just gonna ask, like, are you gonna both try to convince him that the gorilla's the real threat?
Yeah.
Yep, I'm gonna try to convince him that he's a famous criminal, Takeshi.
Yeah.
Famous criminal. Of course. Sure. And it sounds like you guys are helping each other.
That's right.
Yep.
So, let's see here what you're doing. Who's doing the main convincing here?
Since I'm Prism X, I'm gonna try to do the main convincing.
You're not Prism X right now, remember.
I am. I'm still in the thing.
Will I allow that? That seems to make things a little too easy.
Okay, so I went in the bathroom and de-transform after giving the cops orders.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, remember you that this is a Prism Patrol free episode.
Fair enough.
You can't just abuse your powers. Remember that when you abuse your powers, it will tax Azure.
Fair enough.
Otherwise, we would get a new introduction to the mysterious Prison Yellow.
I mean, saving people, that's okay, but for stuff you can do yourself, you really shouldn't transform.
Fair enough. Wait, how fast are these go-karts going? I mean, can this
really slowly. I mean, if you just run a brisk pace, you can pass them by.
Yeah, I'm just going one brisk pace and pass them by then.
Oh yeah, you remember the track team. You're pretty fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're not gonna try to convince the guy to help you? You don't have to.
Yeah, I'll just leave Takeshi to do that.
Okay, leave them to their really slow argument.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. When you arrive at the place the gorilla's at, you notice him coming out of a party store, and he's got like a bunch of balloons, and he's running off with them.
Okay. Hey, are you going to Chandra's party? Yell at him? Because it just occurred to me that's probably what he's doing.
He doesn't seem to react to you. He's too much in a hurry.
Okay, fair enough. I would chase after him.
Yeah.
Right.
And by the way, I heard him like, oh yeah, that's a good question. Hey, Mall Cop, are you like invited to Cassandra's party?
What are you talking about?
See, you're not even a real cop. Otherwise, they respect the police. They would invite you.
Which Chandra are you talking about here?
Yeah, they respect the police. So you're totally like fake
Takeshi,
person.
are you gonna mention that you're talking about the Clark Goswami family?
Well, he doesn't know the family. He just knows her.
I'm pretty sure that you know Chandra's last name.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, yeah.
So you're gonna name drop Clark Goswami?
Absolutely.
And he goes like, "You're invited to a birthday party of the Clark Goswamis? Oh no!"
Yeah, but he is.
Yeah, I'm a real cop. I'm
sorry.
Get invited to things.
What?
Okay, roll 2 dice. This is really convincing.
This is strange. Oh no, you're going to a birthday party.
Half.
Did you just roll a 1 and a 4?
Yeah.
Ah, that was you. Oh, okay. Yeah, you got 1 die. That means you succeed in scrape. Complication. Okay, no, I got something really good. Okay, the mock-up goes like, "Oh, you're invited to that party. I'm sorry, sir. Sorry for bothering you." He drives off. Apparently, name dropping the Clark Goswami family gets you a lot of respect.
He's like, "No, come back. We gotta get the gorilla."
And then you hear a voice going like, "Invited to the Clark oh no, I'm doing the voice wrong. Invited to the Clark Goswami party, eh?" And there is Ryan in front of your golf cart. Oh no, it's Ned Backlash. He's really angry. He's even waggling his eyebrows evilly at you.
Listen, citizen, get out of the way. You're in a police investigation. All right.
No longer, sir. You're the one who will be coming with me.
Well, in that
to the birthday party. Because I'm your new friend.
Wait a minute,
he grins evilly at you.
Like he first was like, "Well, then you're under arrest." Wait, you're going to the party? Dude, did you have a ride? Actually,
do you stop the golf cart or you keep driving?
No, I keep driving.
In that case, you're slowly pushing him forward. He's like he's like holding his arms against the golf cart.
Yeah.
He's like, "That's right, friend. I totally have a really sweet ride. That's totally hip with the cool kids."
What do you mean, like an NSU RO80?
I wouldn't say that, but it's pretty cool. Wanna go see?
Well, is it an NSU RO80?
No, it's not! It's still pretty cool.
Well, then it's not cool.
There's more than one cool car, kids.
Well, not. So I met this girl. It's in a cop outfit, by the way. So I met this girl, and she really loved the NSU RO80. If you
That's it. I don't have time for this. He lets go of the car for a moment. He inhales his cigarette and he blows this huge puff of smoke in your face.
Okay.
How do you react?
Well, he starts coughing, and
yes. Then he tries to commandeer your vehicle. He's trying to push you away.
And he's like, "Dude, these are the cheap cigars. Oh my god."
They're cigarettes, thank you very much.
Yes, yeah, exactly. And he's like,
"And I know who you really are, Takeshi."
What are you? No,
you're one of the Trinidad High boys.
I'm a police. You're under arrest. This has gone too far.
He rips off your fake mustache.
Well, all right. I will reveal my secret to you.
He's a named NPC.
Yeah, I was like, I have in the last couple of weeks had an illness which has cost me my hair.
Listen here, kid. I can clearly tell that you're a 16-year-old.
I am not 16. I'm 60.
No, you're not. You don't have a single wrinkle on your face. Why am I even arguing about this?
Well, I mean, these Botox things are great.
You want to go to the party or not?
Yeah, sure.
And you'll have to join forces with me, Ned Backlash.
Does Takeshi even know who he is?
No.
Well, you might have seen his posters hanging around, but then again, being Takeshi, you might have just ignored them, or just thinking he was just random background scenery or something.
Well, if he has a lot of posters of himself, Takeshi's probably think he's like really famous. Like,
he's a football star.
Yeah.
Who's in really bad shape. Oh, you're agreeing?
Yeah. Let's go.
All right, and friend, the first thing we need to do is commandeer an actual fast vehicle of some sort.
All right, get your NSU R80 and let's go head on out.
All right, follow me. He runs off.
Yeah.
His problem now. Anyways, back to Melvin, who is no longer deal with Takeshi anymore. Cool.
Hold on. Have to do one final into the scene. And he like runs outside and he points to a car and for some reason there's a Ford Model T standing there.
What the Okay.
It's a really old car.
I'm not getting in there. This is ridiculous. Listen. You know what? Forget it. I'm driving with the DeLorean. And he gets back inside.
How dare you! You regret the day you caused Ned backlash!
Wait, what? You guys are
Dude, just get a better car, man. Like something from this century, maybe. You know what I mean?
And as you run off, you hear him like shouting something about how much he hates the Trinedale High boys.
My God!
Screaming at the top of his lungs how much he hates you.
Yep.
He goes back inside. Man, I don't know what he's famous for, but I sure left an impression on him.
Yes. All right. What is what's Melvin doing again?
Chasing after a gorilla and trying to yell at him, asking me what he's doing and if he's going to Shonda's party.
All right. So he's like running out of the mall. He like seems really in a hurry. You're like trying to keep up with him, but apparently the gorilla's also in really good shape. So you're like evenly matched. Unfortunately, he's got a little bit of a head start of you, but you're keeping up with him. You're following him, and he comes to a stop. He like looking out. He's like outside. He's like looking for his taxi, but then he like notices this huge car pile up, and you see him like angrily throwing up his hands again.
Okay.
And then he just gives up and just starts running down the street at top speed.
Wait! They don't.
And he starts leaping from building to building.
Oh, you got me. I just want to ask you a question and get my stuff back, you. And
then suddenly, there's this scene of somebody like lounging on a tall building, and they for some reason have like this sniper rifle with them.
What?
And they actually look like a pretty fancy lady, wearing like this jumpsuit, and she's got like purple skin, black hair, and like she's wearing glasses. And she's like holding up this dart that has like glowing energy in it, and she goes
purple
like
skin.
Yeah, purple skin. And she
Is
goes
that what
like,
I think it is?
if only I could find a suitable subject to try out my new solar energy dart.